Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to the Cult of Vintage. Today, you guys, we're at Goodwill. We're gonna go in here, see what we can find. I don't know, I have my thoughts, my feelings, and I may share them with you today about Goodwill. We'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna give it a good shot, and here's hoping. It is old Goodwill. We're gonna get inside here, see what we can find. Someone's walking. Okay, so we're gonna come on over here. We'll do this. Let's do it. Going into the Goodwill. Okay guys, we're going to do a little quick panorama shot here, kind of, sort of. It's a little busy, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead, film what you're kind of seeing in some shelves here. And we're gonna start down here to the end. Obviously there's a giant wall of books, but right down here to the end is none other than Christmas. I will say this in comparison between Pennsylvania and Ohio thrift stores. There's a vast difference. You are seeing some vintage items here in Pennsylvania, whereas the vast majority of the Goodwills in Ohio, again, it's new. It's clearance pallets that have been purchased from a variety of different retailers, and then Goodwill brings them onto their shelves. But as you're seeing here, you're seeing quite a few more donated goods. There are some more modern or contemporary pieces. A lot, the vast majority of it is, those two candlesticks that we just saw, obviously hobbyist pieces, the cute little gingerbread house here, that is a contemporary piece, but they're not like clearance clean out or clear out kind of items. See these adorable little frosty salt and pepper shakers, but again, it's a contemporary item and there's nothing wrong with that. We do have a vintage item here, the little sleigh. It's definitely been used. There was at one time at the beginning of a DIY project that looked like it was never completed though. I don't mind necessarily if they're contemporary items. I think that's kind of the name of the game. But it's like when they're brand new is kind of the big deal breaker for me. This is kind of sad. It's a vintage baby picture ornament here at the thrift store. It's always odd to see family or children's photos. They're like, yeah, I don't need that anymore. You're grown. I don't need to hold on to that memory anymore. Cute little glitter deer here. We're not touching that thing. Probably is going to flake off everywhere. I didn't find anything in the Christmas, but we're going to try here in kind of like the bric-a-brac or knick-knack paddywhack aisles. This is really interesting. Don't know what it is. The bowl on it there is plastic, though. The beaded top to it, that piece was glass, so not quite sure what that is. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. Some glass, some bisque ceramics, very like 80s 90s, just not really the stuff that we are going for. Again, I do see some vintage items. They're just not the kind of vintage items that I am in particular looking for. I like those wow kind of items, the hard to get items. That doesn't mean that everything has to be super hard to get or super rare to find. You'd have limited to no sales happening. So sometimes you do got to take that into consideration. And neither do I mind vintage inspired or look like they are vintage or antiques. I think there's can be something to be said for that. This little hobbyist piece here, it's rather crudely painted. I've seen this piece before. I will say if it was painted with a little bit more aesthetic value, I would have snatched that up. But it's, like I said, it's a bit sophomoric there, a little crude. So I do leave that one behind. She would have been a good get if the painting was better. But again, you're seeing the shelves here at the Goodwill. I know many of you commented that this is what your shelves look like. Again, big difference. At least these shelves are filled with donated items, though a lot of the really good stuff probably is making its way to their online store. This Goodwill has got a lot of service pieces. You've got dinner plates, saucers, serving bowls, mixing bowls, bone bowls, celery bowls, just about a bowl or a plate for anything, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I do tend to stay away from the utilitarian wear kind of stuff because it is very specific. But hey, you never know. You got to check things out. And of course, I do see the corral, the butterfly gold pattern. Absolutely love it. There's nothing like the sound of those plates clinking together. Even the sound of them is nostalgic. But like I said, you definitely want to take your time. You never know what you might find. I mean, hey, if I found a $10 bill on the floor, I'm going to bend over and pick it up, you know? Do some more contemporary pressed glass pieces here, just not the antique stuff. Again, you're seeing that the aisles really are full, but again, it's just full of disposable items. I don't really see anything that is of value or unique, and that's really what I am on the hunt for. But hey, I wanted to give you guys the realest of real experiences here. And it is difficult to go thrift shopping anymore. It can be quite the challenge, especially with corporate owned stores. They have discovered different revenue streams with regards to selling their items, and it is what it is. They are a business, they're in it to make money. Um, but again, for a reseller, for a collector, for the hardcore thrifter, it's difficult to go out and find things that are of value. Now, if you are on a budget and you're out here looking for things that are of utilitarian or decorative purposes, it's still a good place to shop. Well, that really wasn't it. So there is another thrift store right across the street here. It is American Rescue Workers. It is a regional, smaller owned thrift store. So we'll get in there, see maybe if there's something that we can find there. It is very small, so I'm not holding out hope, but I have a plan C too if that doesn't work out. Here we go. All right, so here we are at American Rescue Workers. Like I said, it is small. We'll get inside, see if we can find anything. Here's hoping. Okay, so like I said, it is a small space. We do have a little pull together here of some Easter decor items, but again, it's just not what we're looking for. Oh, these shelves were picked clean, you guys. Normally they've got a lot more inventory. So I think it's kind of like in thrifting in general, it kind of goes in waves. And when you really think about it, right after the holidays, there's a huge influx, spring cleaning, there's a tremendous influx. And then again, at the end of the summer, early fall, people start really cleaning things out. $9.99 here for the glass bake. I think glass bake is super underrated at $10 because it is glass bake and a lot of people don't really apprize it. I do leave it behind, but I do like that milk glass with that green pattern on it. I think it was quite eye-catching, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, but then we do spot this giant. This thing is ceramic. It's this giant teddy bear bank. I mean, he is massive. He obviously has the acrylic eyes there glued in, as you see. I thought it was really interesting. I was curious about the price. There's no way we want to ship this thing. Like I said, it is solid. It's, well, not solid, but it is ceramic. So he was quite weighty as well as that size. So unfortunately, I didn't see a price on him, but that was definitely a unique find. Alrighty, we're going to check out the shelves here, see if we can't find anything. Again, a lot of glasses, a lot of service pieces. I will say that I've come in here and I have cleaned up, finding a lot of really great vintage items. Today just isn't that day. Like any thrift store, it really depends on what donations they get in, where they are in the processing, and how fast they can get it out. I will say this, that American Rescue Workers does not source out their items, so they're not listing them on eBay or through their own website. But I did spot an easy bake oven. They said it does work, it's tested, but they're still selling it as is at $25. That was cool to see. Okay, so thrift shopping is not where it's at for us today. It's okay. I said we had a plan C, and we are here. We are at none other than Rust and Shine in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. There it is, up there, there. We're gonna get inside. This is an antique mall that does have local craftsmen. So we'll see what we can't find in here. Again, while it is a smaller antique mall, that doesn't mean that we can't find some big things. Let's do it. Guys, here is hoping. Third time. Is it the charm? We're gonna come back here to where the antiques and vintage are. We'll do a quick little panorama. It definitely looks like things have changed here. a little bit since the last time we were here. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, Larry, what happened? I don't know. Well, the selection's definitely better than the thrift store right off of the bat. Got some Royal Copley, some pottery. Looks like we've got some American bisque down there. The polar bear cookie jar who's got cookies coming out of his pants. I don't know how I feel about that, to be completely honest with you. Some interesting little soda bottles there. Oh, looks like we've got some books. Hiawatha here. History of Williamsport. Ooh, vintage records. I had a sale recently, and the records did really well. Now, these are priced individually, so don't know that that's, you know, $24 for Elton there. I was selling whole lots, but we'll definitely keep our eye out for the records. All right, guys, well, I'm going to snoop around here a little bit, see if I can't find anything else. Let's do it. Hey, guys, so I did find this art glass vase, and I'm really digging it. You see the millefiori in there, the caning? It's made to look like they're flowers coming up through the glass. I've frankly never seen that technique. It's got some great weight on it. Glass is very clear. Now, there are some bubbles that I am seeing, of course, in the leaf caning. I think that can be forgiving. We've got a smooth bottom, though it's not polished out, but, you know, at $15, I do think that there is some value on that piece. I love these taller flowers. Again, I've never seen that before, so as I always say, if you've never seen it, definitely pick it up. So excited to find that piece. We'll kind of see if we can find anything else here. Oh, these would be amazing if they were original. You see the candelabras back here. It does look like they're out of... Are they a plastic? I don't know. Hold on a second. Okay, so these are metal. They're zip tied up here, so I'm just double checking to make sure I'm good here. But it looks like they've been re-gilded. So we've got cherubs coming down here. These are really... So by re-gilded, I mean somebody spray painted them, and those are at $149. I don't know if that's individually or for the set. I'm going to assume the set, which... If it is, it's a phenomenal deal. I know you can barely see them, but that's pretty cool to see. Now, I do see this little plant stand, or a little artist easel here. This one's at $24, which let's... Okay, hold on a quick second. Okay, I think this is pretty amazing, and it's only $24. It's, you know, kind of made to look like it's brass. Whoa, I do think it's an OG one. We do have a little bit of a remnant of a paper label there. Loving the detailing here on the back. It is just excellent. I mean, that piece alone at $24, we're definitely going to pick that up. I'm kind of hesitant to show Richard a picture of it because I think he'll want to keep it. Alrighty, guys, we got a booth full of all kinds of goodies, but we do have some spring, some Eastery kind of pieces up here. These are cute. This bunny here has definitely lived a life, that is for sure. He's a little question. Oh, it's a USA. Thought for sure that would have been a like a hobbyist or a studio piece. Look at the little cricket clicker. That's not loud at all. $8 for that. We have some Pyrex down here, a little snowflake pattern. That one is a 1 1/4 quart, but it is $70, so I'm going to hold off on that one. We've got some Weller Cameo here. You know, this is always interesting because I think a lot of people see this and they think that it's a mid-century pottery. It's actually not. This is from the 30s. That one's at $20, so... It's actually quite reasonable anymore on that Weller Cameo. We're going to set that back in there very carefully. And we're going to check out and see what else we can find. Oh my goodness, there's a lot to choose from, that is for sure. The thing that I am, frankly, zeroing in right away on is our Knickerbocker little Santa, the baby Santa. Now, he's at $40. This was also made into a little music box. I forget what he specifically plays, but $40 is a little rich for our blood. Oh, look at this cute little Humpty Dumpty bank. Yeah, he's an older. What do we got on him? 29. Alice in Filco Land. Oh, okay. Alice in Filco Loan. I've seen. Oh, there it is. Interesting. We've never heard of that before. So quality. What is it? Bank from a Filco appliance promotion based on the Alice in Filco Land radio show. Interesting. I appreciate that history being put on that piece. Got some more Pyrex here. Butterprint is 200 for all four, which, you know, any more is not the worst. It's probably the cheapest I've seen on it. I've seen this Fenton here, this milk glass. I think it's like 49. It's still, oh, 42.50. It's a little rich for our blood, though it is well worth it for a collector. That and the pink. I think the pink's even a little bit more desirable, that colored milk glass. So, don't know that I'm really spotting anything else. Is that a dream pet down there hiding? Look at you. What are you doing all down here by your lonesome? Oh, he's a little jail mouse. He's $6. Yep, he's a dream pet. Hat's quite tattered so far as the material, so we'll leave him behind. Alrighty guys, we've got none other than Miss Cindy J's booth over here. Now she does have a 20% off sale. Let's check it out. The first thing that I do spot are what look to be like this American bisque. Look at these little piggy shakers. They're little sweethearts. Those are at $6 for the pair. They're darling. Those would be great for your spring and summer decor. Those are adorable. You know what? I think at $6 we are going to go ahead and pick those little cuties up. I do see this little dovetailed, well, not dovetailed, little jointed, almost like a canister box. That one's at 12 bucks. Oh, we get 20% off. Okay, Miss Cindy. Let's do it up. See what else we can find here. Got some amber art glass down here. Digging that. Ooh, I like the sculpt on that piece. 24 with 20% off. Great deal. Oh, look at the Pyrex. Love this pattern. It's just so bright and cheerful. How can you go wrong with it? Ooh, look at this little cutie. Looks like a little Japan piece here, yes. With the butterfly Majolica-esque and that glaze. And a couple of the cute little swing bases here. Of course, this is Westmoreland and their yellow and blue mist. Hand painted. Good stuff, lady. And we've got another great booth here, just filled to the brim with all kinds of goodies. Loving the Pyrex. One of my favorite patterns, though I know it is common. Look at that beautiful vase up there, that sun purple. Looks like we've got 32 on it. And we got a lot of the mid-sunchen here. The vibe is strong, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we've got a lot of the Italian, the Empoli glass here, the brandy snifters. Interesting little set right there. Ooh, I love the pebble glass effect, the candy dish back here. It's got some great Art Deco lines to it. Got a lot of the geisha ware in here. Not geisha. What is that? Oh, Satsuma. Thank you for putting that on the label. I couldn't remember. Oh, look at the elephant powder dish. That one's adorable, and it's only $22. That's a good price on that. Again, we're seeing some more mid-century. Ooh, little Goebel bluebirds here. How much are you cuties? So, for our Goebel bluebird, hey, $9. That's not bad for these guys. $9 on that one. I'm not overly excited, though I do think that they're really cute. So I'm going to leave them there for another someone to come along. Some more glass bake. The glass bake is popular. Ooh, blue. Of course, we got to check out the blue here. Ooh, look at the little art glass whale. That's adorable. Look at that tail on him. That one's at 12. Ooh, hey, how about some Viking glass duck? I've not seen these ones before. That one's 24. It's a great color. Oh my goodness. How much is this one? That one's 24 too. Look at the decanter. I love this stopper on there. That one's 18. Not bad, not bad. Got some Anchor Hawking, the sugar and creamers in there. Oh, and some Treasure Crush. Oh no, these are Gilner's. Sassy Pixies, Sassy Pixies. Come back to these because I don't know if it's true or not, but when I did look these up, it seems that they're being referred to as the Viking glass fighting ducks. They're fighting. Don't know. It's unusual. Like I said, they're fighting ducks. I don't know if people are just making that up and running with it or what, but I thought that was really interesting. Alrighty guys, I'll give you a quick panorama so you can, oh, well the beams are in the way, but I'll give you a quick panorama so you can kind of see an overview of the downstairs. We are obviously headed upstairs now, so let's see what we can find. I will say upstairs here, there's not a whole lot of vintage to choose from, but it's definitely worth our while just to check it out. You never know. It only takes, again, that one thing to really make a huge difference. Oh, we've got some glass over here. Let's see. Nothing is speaking my name. Little potteries mixed in. We do have some Jack and Pulpits. This one's interesting. Green yellow tulip. Well, okay. Looks more Swedish than anything else with that bottom. Very traditional. It's okay at 22. I think it's fair for a collector. Blue one back here is at 15. Almost like a recycled glass with that texturing on there. Don't see much of anything else. Well, we're gonna look at the milk glass because you never know. You never know. No. Well, we know not today. How about that? Pretty display. Great for spring and St. Patrick's Day. Anything over here? No, I don't see anything. Okay, we'll see what else we can find, guys. Okay, so I do see some funsies over here. I cannot remember to save my life the name of this manufacturer. I do believe it's Czechoslovakian. This is only $19. It is, in fact, a vintage piece with satin and the green. It's got some great value on it. Richard and I found a different piece. Oh, I can't remember it. I'm going to try to go back in the video and I'll insert it like right here if I can remember. And then how about some beautiful blown jar with lid in that gorgeous peacock glass. You know, we've got a clear handle on the top. I love this color. I think it is so pretty. And at $15, we cannot go wrong. I'm getting it because of that color. Down here, little lithograph house. That's cute. So we're going to pick up this for 15. We're going to pick up this one for 19. I'm excited about those. Okay, guys, so I saw something really interesting, and it's actually this right here. Now, it looks like we have to buy the entire thing. White vase with greens, but over here it says white vase with stoneware birds. So at the top here we have two little stoneware birds, but they're not just any old birds. They're little pie birds. Yeah, they are, which are attached. Now, oh no, it's a salt shaker. Dang it, never mind. I thought it was a baby pie birds. I would have gotten them if it was baby pie. But that's a cute look, though. Gosh darn it. Now, I do spot over here a little wooden barn. And it's got the old lithograph on. Does it? No, it's actually burned and painted in there. Oh, I bet it had a lithograph on the back there. It does have some wooden animals in here, barn animals. Those are cute, though. Oh, that's the little thing to go on top. It's $30 for the whole set.
There's a little wiggly spot. Something's missing there, not quite sure. I think that's cute. And I do think that there would have been a lithograph on that back. If that lithograph was still there, I don't know. I probably would have snatched it up at $30. But I am going to leave that one. Alrighty, so here we've got a vendor that is all decked out for spring and Easter. Now, I will say it looks like a lot of pieces are more contemporary or vintage inspired. Ooh, what is that? Down here, I spot a little something. Look at that. It's adorable. It's a little bank. It's $13.99. That's adorable. I'm not going to spend $14 on it, to be honest with you. Looks like they would have had a chain. It's cute, but don't know how much more value it is. Oh my gosh. These gnomes. Oh my lord. These things have been following me around everywhere. Oh, we do have some Pyrex, and look, more glass bake. Get up here. What's this? These frogs. Ooh, that's a great piece. But is it vintage? Oh, I love it. 2008 from Shirley. Look at this, is adorable, but I do think, yeah, it is a newer piece, but it's still really cute. Got a great look to it. Well, guys, we were finally able to find some items, and I really enjoy the items that we found today here at Rust and Shine. This, again, is really, I just love this. Again, I think these, like, look at how good these three pieces look together, but definitely pleased. Small haul, but I think it's pretty mighty. Well, guys, there you have today's shopping adventure. Look, it just goes to prove, try, and try again. The third time really was the lucky charm. You guys, down in the comments, let me know what your favorite find of the day was, or the item you wished I had most picked up. Either works, and you know I'd appreciate it. And until next time, you guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.